I am Frau Blucher.
Steady!
How do you do? I am Dr. Frankenstein. This is my assistant, Inga. May I present Frau Blucher? I wonder what's got into them.
Your rooms have been prepared, Herr Doctor. If you will follow me.
Igor, would you bring the bags as soon as you're finished, please?
Yes, master.
After you, Frau Blucher. And where is my grandfather's private library?
I don't know what you mean, sir.
Well, these books are all very general. Any doctor might have them in his study.
This is the only library I know of, Dr. Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. Well, we'll see. Good night.
Would the doctor care for a brandy before retiring?
No. Thank you.
Some warm milk, perhaps?
No, thank you very much. No thanks.
Ovaltine.
Nothing. Thank you. I'm a little tired.
And I will say good night.
Good night.
I remember doing this to your father when he was just your age. Kicked me right through that wall.
You haven't called him yet, have you?
Like I want to be the one to tell the commander his son has no powers. Let's take a look at that chest. Well, nothing seems to be broken.
Except for me not having my powers.
Well, maybe you're just a late bloomer. Could get one of them, or...
What am I doing apologizing to you? Why am I always apologizing to you, you little bastard? 3 months I've been apologizing to you without you even being here. I haven't done anything wrong. Why can't I quit apologizing? You're the one ought to be sorry. I wouldn't still be in my bathrobe if it hadn't been for you. I'd had my clothes on hours ago. You're the one made me quit caring if I got dressed or not.
Granny.
How do you stop this guy? Oh, oh, oh!
That's muskrat fricassee, and we don't skimp none.
The story of a family.
There's a fresh tail in the road.
Road kill stew sounds mighty good right now.
Unlike any other.
I'm sure there's enough for us all.
How's it going out there, YouTube land and all subsequent social media lands? Welcome to an all-new video. So in this video, we're going to be doing and paying a tribute to a late great comedian actress, Miss Cloris Leachman. So before we do that, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on this video or any other awesome videos. And if this is your first time here, or if you've been here before and you've liked my content, definitely check out my other amazing social media content platforms such as Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram as well. So like I was saying before, let's get right in this video and give that tribute. So welcome one and all social media platforms and so forth, welcome to an all-new video. So like I was saying before, this is a tribute video to the late great Miss Cloris Leachman, who just passed away on the 27th of this month. Now Cloris Leachman was born April 30th, 1926 in Iowa. That's right, in Iowa, Des Moines, Iowa. That's right. And she actually grew up there, you know, was the eldest of 3 sisters. And also was a really big inspiration to her family because one of her sisters actually also became an actress as well. Now, growing up in Iowa, she, went on to do many things. She actually ended up going into a Miss Beauty pageant contest and actually became pretty well known because of it. She did not win, but she did place in the top 16th percentile, which is really cool. But also, did you know that she actually was a huge, huge advocate of veganism, too. Because she was actually a lifelong vegetarian. I don't know how many people knew that, but she was a lifetime vegetarian. And as you can see, vegetarians, made her last till she was 94 years old, so that's pretty cool. Now, she was an amazing actress. She was so awesome. She could do anything from comedy to serious to, rom-com to even drama. I mean, she could do everything. She was an amazing actress that could really do amazing talent. But really, comedy was her forte. And I always enjoyed anything that she was in. That was comedy format. And even anything else that she was in, even if it wasn't comedy, I enjoyed it too, because she just was such an amazing actress that could, on the drop of a dime, could either make you laugh or cry instantly, because that's just how amazing with talent she was. Now, a lot of people came out and gave big tributes to her when she passed away on the 27th. Big people still that are still around, like Mel Brooks, Dick Van Dyke, Ed Asner, so forth. Showing how much love they had for Cloris and just how amazing of a person she was as she was an actress and comedian. Now, a couple films I really have enjoyed her in the most out of her career that I thought were really fantastic films. If you get a chance, check these films out, show a little tribute, go and watch some of her films to, honor her, and so forth. But the first of those couple films I really enjoy is a classic from 1974 called Young Frankenstein. Oh yeah, Young Frankenstein. Ooh. So Young Frankenstein is a Mel Brooks directed film. She starred in it. And she actually played a character named Frau Blucher. And every time her name was mentioned in the film, horses would neigh. And it was absolutely hilarious. I absolutely loved this character because she was so stinking hilarious. And just her whole persona throughout the whole film was on point of playing that character too as well. And just really defined her comedic talent. And just how amazing of on the dime she could say certain things. Because from my information and from what I've read in different things and documentaries, she did a lot of that improvised throughout that film. Like Mel Brooks just let her go to town, and she did an amazing job that most of it was actually left in the film because it just was so good. And just her interactions with everyone throughout the film, too, was just so well done and conceived and just delivered. And this movie is just so super funny. Every time I hear the name Frau Blucher, all I can think about in here is horses, because that's just what would happen in the film, and it's just so freaking funny. And absolutely loved the Frau Blucher character. It was an amazing character. That will probably hands down go as one of her best characters of all time. And she just was so on point in that film. If you haven't seen Young Frankenstein, definitely give it a try, people. It's worth the watch. It's a really great film, and Cloris Leachman's performance in it was so amazing. Now, the second film that I really enjoyed and think is one of her best other roles, too, throughout her, 7-decade career, was none other than a 1993 movie with an all-star cast that is based on a TV series from the 60s. And that, of course, the film is The Beverly Hillbillies. Oh, yeah, The Beverly Hillbillies. Absolutely love this film. Such an amazing film. I think it, played great homage to the original series. Even bringing in Buddy Epson, because he was still alive at the time, into the film, playing his character Barbie Jones. And Cloris Leachman plays the grandma character, or Granny, from the TV series and in the movie. And she was so stinking on point. The accent, the presentation, the on-point chemistry she had with all the different characters throughout the film were so stinking funny. And she just brought to life Granny so well. Even as good as the Granny that was on the original TV series. And I just loved her interaction with everyone and how she, brought to life this character that, we were so familiar with on the TV show, but hadn't seen, more in modern times. And she just had so many great liners in that film, especially the scene after she's had electroshock therapy, when Tyler and Leah Thompson's character send her to the loony bin, and she's just like, la, 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 la. Oh my god, so stinking funny. And just some of the scenes that she's in, like when she's taking her elixir stuff and she makes the faces and does the thing. Oh, it's just such an amazing character. Absolutely love that character too. I think it's another one of her top characters of all time. And it's just an amazing performance. If you haven't seen the Beverly Hillbillies for Cloris Leachman's performance, definitely check it out, people. It's totally worth the watch. Now, throughout her career, she was in so many different things. She was actually on a lot of TV series. And of course, one of her most famous roles was on the Mary Tyler Moore Show, playing opposite of Mary Tyler Moore in the show. And she was so awesome as that character too as well. And she just really brought a great comedic timing to that role as well. And just was a really well-rounded role. But she also is an Academy Award winner, if you did not know that. She actually won Best Supporting Actress for the 1971 film The Last Picture Show, which I actually didn't really know that until I did some research recently. And I couldn't believe, this performance, got her Academy Award, because it wasn't a super huge role. It still was a substantial role in the film. But at the same time, it's kind of almost like she was like the same character, kind of like in the Graduate type of deal, where she played like a person having an affair with a younger person. And I just recall watching the film and thinking, I wonder if she ever got nominated or anything like that. And then when I found out that she actually won, I was like, holy crap, she totally deserved it. It's amazing role. If you haven't seen that film either, Last Picture Show with her, she was so good. And that, once again, it showed that she had more than just comedic chops, that she could do serious roles too, and be kind of like a sexy symbol type of character too as well. Because that character was kind of supposed to be like sexy like, because she was, this older woman having an affair with this younger guy. And it just was a really profound role, and she totally deserved that Oscar for that performance. Also throughout her career, I don't know how many people knew this, but she actually was nominated for several Emmys, and actually won several Emmys. She's actually tied with Louis-Dreyfus, actually, for so many M nods and so many M wins as well, which I think was a really cool factoid. And also, throughout her career, she was in so many great films. I mean, she did a lot of great comedy films. She was also in such films as Sky High, 2005, with Kurt Russell and the late, great Kelly Preston. You also had her in The Longest Yard with Adam Sandler, which is a remake of the Burt Reynolds film from the 70s. She was in The Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse, which is a great horror comedy film that came out in 2015. That was just really fun. She plays a granny type of character, next door neighbor, crazy cat lady character. She was also in, several other films over the years, not just comedies, but also like drama films and rom-coms and all kinds of stuff. I mean, she was an amazing actress that spanned 7 decades. I mean, one of her other great roles is, of course, in the film Beerfest as Nam Nam, or Gam Gam as she was known in that. That was a really super awesome, funny comedy role that she played to the T. I mean, all around, anything Cloris was ever in, she was so phenomenal. She was so amazing and just did a great, phenomenal job. I was very sad to hear her passing on the 27th. I literally, I was like in shock, and I was so almost distraught from this news, because she just was one of my all-time favorite female comedians, along the lines of like I Love Lucy, Phyllis Diller, and stuff like that. She just was such an amazing actress, and she also was just a really amazing person too as well. She was really kind. She was really amazing. She was fun. And she just had a great attitude and a great persona to her, too. So she just was a really well-rounded and amazing person. Definitely go check out some of her films to see her work, because she was so amazing. Show some tribute, and, definitely look up and read some information on her, because she was just a really amazing person, too, as well. And she had a really well-rounded career that at least we got for 7 decades. And still, there's so much to remember her by, all the great performances, and I'm looking forward to checking out some of her other stuff I haven't seen yet, and just showing some tribute to this amazing comedian actress. So that's it for this tribute video. As always, thank you for watching, thank you for liking, also thank you for being a subscriber. And this is your first time here, or if you've been here before, don't forget to check out any older or new videos you might not have seen yet. And as always, people, if you love my channel and want to show support, definitely check out my links down below for my Patreon page and my TeePublic page where you can get cool merchandise, as you see me wearing, that you might want to show some, fanitude. You never know. But anyways, definitely check those links out, people. And especially my Patreon page, too, where you can see what my upcoming projects are, my bloopers, my outtakes, and all kinds of cool stuff like that. So definitely check that out, too, people. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one.